This is a special saw. I'll tell you why in a little bit. I'm gonna see if it's got fire and fuel and all that stuff, see if I can get it running. That should help. I'll take the clutch and the cover and the chain and ball for the first thing. The chain is rusted to the ball. Over 45 years ago, I was working in a paper mill. I worked with two guys, father and son. Both of them are in a better place now. I like both of them, got along with both of them. Both of them did the job. The son especially, I had a connection with him. It was like we was on the same frequency. Didn't get excited very much about anything. Anyhow, I saw this ad on Marketplace for this saw. Well, I had it in my save list for a while, not realizing that I knew the guy. This ain't gonna be easy right here. But it turned out it was the son of the guy that I worked with, grandson of the other one. So when I was looking for a part saw for the saw of kindness, I had saved it in my save list. Anyhow, I was going to get it for a part saw for the saw of kindness. Well, he was working a lot, and we just now made connection today on the 5th of July, and I got the saw from him. I didn't know anything about the saw except it wasn't running and the price. So I went over to get it at his house, and then he told me it was his father's saw. Well, right then I had a special connection with him. Well, then he told me his father got it from his grandfather. So, no, I can't chop this up for parts. It turned. All I did was stick my finger in here and move the flywheel back and forth a little bit. It looks like it's springs on the dogs on the starter are in backwards. I might be wrong about that. I'm getting ready to find out. So, hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I should be working on the pad for my garage, and I am in just a little bit. I'm going to spend a few minutes with this. I hope it wasn't run too long with the chip screen on it. But what I can feel in the flywheel, it feels smooth, not binding. Let me knock this out over the trash can, get a little bit of this junk out here. Let me add this before I clean this up. This is why you don't run without a chip screen. both of the springs on the starter dogs are not hooked. Other way, Clint. That might do it. Alright, I'm going to put the cover back on. I'll be right back. But first, that's better. Alright, one more thing. This rope, the spring's a little bit loose. One more. See, that's busted right there. I hate that too, because this is the kind that's got the roller right there. And I didn't have one with a roller, and it's busted right here. So I'll investigate that sometime or another. You know, a battery powered screwdriver or something or other would be nice to have. But I haven't got one on the tailgate. I'd much rather work on the saw outside than I would inside. I get inside, I just feel closed up. My basement hadn't got any of the windows in it. Whoa, it's got good compression. I wonder if it's had something done to it other than the electronic ignition. I'm not going to get the boil scope out, but I can take a peek. Plus I wanted it out to check the spark anyway. Well, it hadn't been run lean. Well, let me walk over here in the sunlight. I'll be back. It looked good. I mean, from what I could see, those cylinder walls were slick. Miss Debbie's going to help me check the spot. Well, let me do this first, Deb. Hold on. Just like that right there. Do you see anything? Get it over in a little bit better place. I think I saw a spot. I think I saw on the camera. Better than the naked eye. All right. Next, gas. Y'all remember me telling you about them $77 air filters? Yeah. There's one of them. It's kind of in rough shape. But I think I can make it work. Needs to be reshaped a little bit. One thing I know. So, yeah, I'll make it work. Okay. Does this thing have any gas in it? It don't look bad in the tank, but I see some dried up crud in there. Let me do something first. Well, there they are. Let's see if that's enough to make it fire. Turn the camera over to Deb. Well, let me just give it another try. This is a Clint trick. Just every once in a great while, I'll find a blind acorn. Almost. I get opened the low screw up a little bit more. Now some more fuel. Let's investigate. Let's prime it again. Almost. No prime that time. saw, a few more little things, gas cap, gasket, new chain, different chain. Blow the eye clean out, that cut type stuff. But next time y'all see it, it'll be sticking in a piece of oak. So I'm very happy with it. It was typical old saw. It's been setting for quite a while. And spark first, fuel second, third, running saw. Unless there's something major wrong inside, most of the time that's what you got. It's acting like it just might have a bad seal on the flywheel side. I could tell that it wasn't going back down to RPMs, to idle RPMs, as fast over here as it was over here. It was slower going down to the idling RPMs. Well, upright and this way, it wasn't as bad. So that tells me probably that seal's bad. Well, this saw's old. But anyhow, if you enjoyed the vid, okay. If you didn't, okay. Everybody have a good week.